Patients with liver cirrhosis are at a high risk both for bleeding and for clotting. We often get a PT to assess this risk, but PT is virtually useless in assessing coagulation status in a cirrhotic patient. Cirrhotic patients have abnormal synthetic function, leading to lowering of the factors necessary for clotting. But they also lead to the lowering of factors necessary for breaking down clots. PT specifically measures the ability to form a clot based on certain factors, but it really doesn't have any assessment for the rest of those factors, and it doesn't have any assessment for breaking down clots. PT has only been validated for measuring clotting in patients on warfarin. With warfarin, certain clotting factors are lowered evenly. That's not what we see with cirrhosis. In those patients, there's an irregular lowering of clotting factors. There's a discordance between the lowering of factors. Patients may be very low on factor 2, but have normal factor 11 levels. Most cirrhotic patients are going to be walking around with elevated PTs, but that doesn't mean that they're at a higher risk for bleeding. We know this because when we admit patients with cirrhosis to the hospital for non-bleeding issues, we still have to start them on VTE prophylaxis. If you really want to get a good assessment of a cirrhotic patient's coagulation status, a TEG is a much better test. But unfortunately, due to all of these reasons, PT is virtually useless.